here we've got December 1999. We have jumped ahead 1 year. And as we can see, Billionaire 2. So for historical purposes, I will mention that sometime in late 1999, I don't remember exactly when it was, it must have been like August, I guess, late August, Ty announced that they are completely retiring the entire Beanie Baby line, and they're going to be gone forever, and they're releasing one called The End to commemorate this. And so Billionaire 2 was released after that final batch, employee exclusive. And so this was the point when like the future of the hobby was unclear, because it's basically like, okay, they're done now. But obviously they came back after that. So I recognize this ad. Okay, so what do we have to look forward to? Pikachu, Creepy Doll, We Are, and Grinch League. Alright. I will do my best to not get hung up on tiny details. I'm sure people probably don't mind when I do, but when I start talking about the punctuation on tush tags and the fact that spooky has like a weird combination, I think I'm getting in a little bit too deep. So yeah, Billionaire 2. I love how it just says, the world's most valuable beanie. It's like, okay, why? Because number 1 bear, they only released 253 of them. Billionaire 2, I think there's 475. I don't know why Billionaire 2 is worth more. Is there a reason? Is it just because they want it to be? Anyway. I like that. Ty is the company that can't be beat. Mattel and Hasbro can take a back seat. We did it again, and it was fun. In the toy biz, we're number 1. That is really weird. I think the tag on number 1 bear said something similar. The fact that Ty actually was the best-selling toy company at this point really just kind of speaks to the insanity of the secondary market, because, like, they beat Mattel. Like, companies that have, like, actual toys that do things. Like, Ty, it's just stuffed animals. Like, stuffed animals are great, like, whatever, but, like, most kids want to have toys that do stuff. But when you have millions of soccer moms flocking the store to buy up every beanie because they're just for some reason convinced that they're all going to be rare one day, like, yeah, there are some that were. That time has passed. Even in 1999, they probably should have realized that, but I don't know. Yeah, we got the Pokemon's cards, yeah. I'm seeing a lot more Pokemon now. I don't think there was any in the last magazine. That was probably too new at the time, because I think in the US it came out in 1998, but oh yeah, there was like the KFC thing was mentioned where it's like these 4 are getting released. But I think this is the magazine where we're going to be seeing more about Pokemon, and everyone will have quite a laugh about it. Okay, these football players don't need to exist. I kind of like these, like, classic character ones, though. Like, I absolutely need the Brady Bunch set. My life will be incomplete until I get the Brady Bunch set. Also, I thought that was Pennywise, but that's Bozo. I've never watched Bozo. Berenstain Bears. They spelled it correctly. Oh. This kid was caught at a bad time. I just love the idea of this kid with this pile of beanies and like these pillow pals, and it's like, here, have fun with these that are inside cardboard containers. Okay, let me read through these real quick, see if anything stands out as being stupid. I'm probably the only person to have traded a Beanie Baby for a Jamaican bear. Well, now I gotta do it. My 4-year-old son, Jake, received a collection of beanies, including Jake the Duck. Well, you can't give him that because that one's super rare, you know. A wingless Quackers a wingless Quackers was a garage sale. Hold on, we gotta zoom in on that one. I love that. That is such a good typo. It was stupid even before I saw the typo, because I'm just like, a wingless Quackers was at a garage sale. Like, okay, yeah, it's a rare beanie. It's a cool find. It doesn't really constitute news, but no, it was the garage sale. The vampire isn't in the bus. It is the bus. Beanie doesn't exist. How do you have so many of them? No, not reading poetry. Not happening. Alright. Got Celebration Bear, Jewish Bear, Generic Holiday Bear, Generic Holiday Bear, Reindeer, Tree. Oh, and it's Douglas. Is it named after the sycamore that was rubbing up against Strong Bad's window going, Douglas, Douglas? Hold on, I gotta read the poem on this one. Douglas the fir is still just a sprout. Of all the trees, he is always left out, so give him a name and care for... home. Okay, give him a home and care for him. Love him a lot from limb to limb. Terrible. I thought that said Texas and drunk. Hold on, is this the brand I hate? I don't remember. The thing is, the other brand is so forgettable, I already forgot what the name of it was. But I hate these now, too. So yeah, here's the last set of Gen 5 beanies. Pokemon in stock, including Diseased Jigglypuff. The same baseball bear over and over, but with different numbers on them. How do you tell which generation a beanie is? I see that question every single day. Fair question, but it's one of those things that's not that hard to figure out. You can find the source for it. Let's see. Secret eating. Is my trading card a fake? That is weird. That has a red bow, though. It usually doesn't. My cousin has a Pokemon beanbag with a Pokemon hang tag with Colonel Sanders on it. Alright. They apparently sold for $25 to $35 at this point. I have a Dottie Beanie Baby with a Sparky Tush tag. I do not see this in your tag variations listing. Like, okay, because it's a random chance. Now, I mean... Yeah, running over paper bag. This is the opposite. This is Sparky with a Dottie tag. And this person's talking about Dottie with a Sparky tag. Because this one was like... So basically the difference is Sparky has white ears, Dottie has black. Same thing with the tail. They have different names, otherwise that's pretty much it. But they had to change Sparky because apparently that was the name of like the mascot of like the National Fireman Association or something, and so they were raising up a huff and they changed it. And so there was a brief point where they changed the name to Dottie on just the tush tag, and then Dottie came out. And if there was any that had a Sparky tag, it was a random chance because sometimes that happened. noises. Sauce. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, no, I'm not talking about anything. I'm just making noises. Manufacturing. So basically this is saying that the tag says made in Indonesia, but the other one says made in China, and they're like, yeah, this one has a wide ribbon. It's bad. I would normally say that just meant that they switched the hang tag out, but the ribbon does look a little weird on that one, so yeah. An early Wee Willie. I like this. Did you make a mistake with your card? Like, no. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for stupid ads, and I'm looking for... Oh boy, here's the Azalea and Piccadilly mix-up. I see that mentioned quite a bit. Because for some reason, the Attic Treasure Piccadilly has made its way into all the top 10 rarest beanie lists, despite not being a beanie. And there are some that say Azalea, and then the opposite also happened, and people are like, oh my god, I can't wait. But yeah, it's nothing really that important. I'm not sure why we have these 3 Britney Spears bears instantly retired. Like, is that really? I mean, I guess. Out of this world puffkins, including a bird, a bee, a thing, and an alien. Okay, what the heck even is this thing? Guinea pig, apparently. Okay. Let's see. This is another thing I was just kind of focusing on. I'll see that posted occasionally, like my beanie doesn't have a tush tag and it has no signs of it ever being cut off. I think it was just made without one. Yeah, that did happen occasionally. It's an oddity. Are people going to pay a lot more for it? Usually not. But, I mean, it's kind of interesting, I guess. Oh man, these ads. Okay. We also carry Taco Bell, Kellogg's, Golden Bears and Gold Rush Bears. We got the full selection here, and oh, I didn't even realize this was Wallows. Yeah, I'm expecting to see a lot of these 10 because these were the new releases. These 3 are just weird. I might get into those later. It's not that important. Hold on. Very rare beanie list. Okay, let's see. How rare are they? I'm trying to see which ones of these I highly disagree with, other than the fact that these prices are way higher than they are now. Oh, we got South Park too. I didn't even notice that. I cannot get a good focus to save my life. That's unfortunately as good as we can do. So let's see. These are, as far as I can tell, all legitimately actually rare ones. I think the most common one I'm seeing on here is felt version of Inch. 200 back in 1999, I can buy that. It took me forever to find one. Mine was like $40. Creepy. Oh, Creepy was only $4. Okay. Creepy is a weird one. That's just it's Spinner, but with the wrong name on its tag. Yeah, all the rest of these are looking like actually rare stuff. Tank Old No Shell, 400. Jesus. That's another one that took me a long time to find, but it's definitely a lot cheaper than that. Please note, this ad was created December 1999. Prices may change up or down at any time due to the extremely volatile nature of the beanie business. More Wallows. Jags number 68, Jagomir Jagger Penguin. Cancer the Zodiac Bear. Up to the minute prices on all Planet plush items. Running, football, arson, weddings. This is just a mess. Wallows, you need to calm down. I forgot about the Muhammad Ali bammers. Just floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. And then also a bear, just for good measure, because we can never not have a bear. That's just inconceivable. McDonald's Furbies, $1 each. What a steal. International bear sets, 4-piece set, $12.95. And yet, you see them on eBay these days going for thousands. Not selling for thousands, mind you. But people claiming that they're rare because, you know, error on the tush tag, gotta open the back of the box up and ruin its mint condition. Even though they all say the same thing. Also, I actually have these pin sets. I should bust those out at some point. I'm not gonna do it right now. Order form listing retired beanies. Is this the same thing we read about in the other one? This was a year later. Also, what is this? What is that thing? It's apparently a meanie. I don't know what it's supposed to be, though. Anyway, let's see. Special form sent out to Tech Canada, allowing orders 50 different retired beanie styles. Form was a mistake. Okay. Fair enough. These stupid coins. So yeah, there were originally... there were 9 coins, one for each of the original 9, and then I guess they did like 5 other ones that were just kind of made like a few months later. I don't really care about the coins. Here's a lenticular bookmark of a smug teen winking. This is just a regular bear. I hope at one point I turn a page and there's just actually like a normal, like a live bear, but with like a tag attached to it. I like how this is all bears, but then there's also just this. Can you believe that a hurricane hit and it impacted beanie sales? Hold on, is that actually what this is saying? Yeah, when nearly 2 million people were asked to evacuate their homes because of Hurricane Floyd, several beanbag companies in the area were also affected. Golly gee. Want to get people into church? Just offer a free teeny beanie baby. Do you want to hear about the teachings of Christ? Nah, not really. Well, here you can have quacks. Okay. I love this. So apparently there was let me zoom in on this one. I remember reading about this before. This is some stupid crap. So remember how Halo was super popular? Yeah, apparently there was like this group that insisted like you could never retire Halo because of everything it represents, and then it's going to be retired anyway. And they're like, I can't believe you would do that. Don't you care about the children? I mean, I guess this line here is going against what I just said, but yeah, it's a little weird. What is this? What is this pink plastic TV? Beanie crime time. Used beanies to get donations for a fictitious dying child. Wow. All right. John DJ Heck Sr. with weird spacing. Convicted beanie scam leader dies. Oh my god. That's, I mean, I love how this is being reported on. Because I can just see all these people like, yeah, good riddance. He got that throat cancer for a reason. No one will fall for it. Like, nah, I should probably shut up. That's like ridiculously disrespectful. But I couldn't help it. Oh God, Blueface Spangle. Here we go. And Prince of Egypt. That's a good movie. So, what's the deal with Spangle? What are we saying the deal with Spangle is anyway? Pulled a portion of the auctions because Ty claimed that they violated copyright. Wow, okay. Okay, so here's the deal with Spangle. I would go grab mine, but it would be very precarious. They're being supported by hope and a prayer. Do we have all three colors in here? Yeah. So, with Spangle, we have the original release was the pink face, then there was the white face, then there was the blue face. They're kind of weird because it's like they were obviously meant to be a set because like pink equaling red, it's like the American flag colors, but they weren't all released at the same time, and I don't actually know if when the new one came out, the old one retired. I think they were all out at the same time. So you would think that means that the Blueface one was like the rarest of the three, and it very well might be. This price of $145, absolutely ridiculous, but I mean, as we read, apparently they were a limited commodity at the time because I guess they were supposed to be released at a certain time and leaked early, and Ty was like, no man, these are fake. That's really bizarre. Fun times in Cleveland again. Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, anyone. Alright. Yeah, pretty much. They match our purses. Judge Judy featured a case in which a young adult stole some beanies from a neighbor. Beanies in question. Do we care? They were supposedly held hostage. The case was thrown out due to a lack of evidence. That's awesome. I like these. I like these stories because they're really, really dumb. Ty makes top 400 list. Oh, for richest people. Okay. Disney plush. Can't say I care. Oh, God. My Twin dolls. Something tells me that this kid probably didn't want that. And it's just like, alright, well, we saved up for your birthday, and I know you were really hoping for something stereotypical. I can't think of anything good. But we got you this creepy likeness of yourself. Cherish it always. These are kinda interesting, but I mean, they're also really creepy. Ooh, Beanies in Japan, okay. So, remember I said this is the December 99 issue. In Gen 6, which was in 2000, they actually did officially start selling beanies in Japan, and they had the first Japan exclusive one, which is called Sakura. Sakura, however you pronounce it. So at this point, I don't think they were officially sold over there. I guess people were just kind of importing them. Let me read through this briefly and see if that's brown. Waited was scheduled to introduce Beanies to the country. And then, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to read through this whole thing, but kind of interesting, though. Oh, I see Japan got 1998 today. It's always interesting to see when stuff like this just kind of becomes popular overseas. There was apparently a huge market in Singapore for these, and they made a bunch of bootlegs. I've seen some really bad-looking ones. Hillary 2000. No, Hillary was still trying quite a bit later than that, and I don't think she was running for anything in 2000, but yeah. I asked my friend Joe, I asked my friend Jake. They said it was for Hood Regards. Okay, we got Beanie cosplayers. I don't care for that one bit. People went a little bit too far in some places. This elf is way too happy. This just made me think of Feed the Children's by Limousine. Yeah. Look, there was a baseball event that had Millennium in it. It's almost like they had a freaking million of those. Jerry Lewis Bear. Why? Why do we need so many bears? Okay. I don't know who Charlotte Church is, other than apparently she's a singer. Opera singer, okay. But what's her favorite beanie? I need to find out. I like Nanook the best. Nanook is my favorite. Well, there you go. I got my answer. He only eats sausages and chips in McDonald's. Now, and when I went through one of these other magazines, there was, like, a girl who turned out to be the, like, voice actress for somebody in Avatar. And people are like, oh, go back and show that again. I'm like, nah, it's whatever. So there's going to be somebody who knows who this is, and is like, I can't believe she's in the magazine. I have no clue who this is. And I don't care about any of these people. This kid, again, excellent face. But that aside, whatever. Wallows hype. I love the Y2K bugs. Oh man, there are so many other brands trying to get in on the action with this. I don't think a single one of them caught on for more than about a year. Are we just talking about ornaments now? Why do we care about these? I thought this was Mary Beth's Beanbag World, not Old Black Comedians Don't Shut the Hell Up. Low prices. Yeah, for these three, I doubt it. This is $19.99. They're probably still super overpriced. Oh, hey, J.K. Rowling. Yeah. I could make a bunch of jokes about her fall from the spotlight recently, but I won't. Yeah, I guess this was around the first book coming out. I don't remember the timeline of that exactly, but not really Beanie related, but okay. It's a time capsule. Okay, there were 3 books at this point. Never mind. Did you know that Harry Potter exists and is popular? This book is about things that are popular. Okay. I'm calling this into question. So remember earlier, like way toward the beginning of the video when I did my Mr. Plinkett voice and I'm like, now the 1993 tag is like, so here's showing off authentic and counterfeit, and this is actually something you can usually tell. Well, let me grab one of my Gen 1s again. Or Gen 3s. Not a 95, preferably. Orange Digger. You will do the job nicely. Okay, so here's the Earth. But yeah, so on the, can we get focus, please? Yeah, On the Gen 1 tush tags with a 1993 copyright date, which doesn't actually mean they're made in 93 for the record. Those years never update. The word handmade is all one word, and there's an extra big space after it, and then China is in like weird letters that are kind of like bolder than everything else. That's a kind of a quick, easy way to tell if it is real. There are still fakes that get it pretty accurate to that, but there's a lot of them that don't. And then the 95 tag basically just kind of spreads it out a little bit more. There's a space between hand and made, less of a space between made and in. This picture here is showing an authentic tush tag as having the 95 spacing, even though it says 93. However, that still might be correct if that's a European tag. You can't tell from this side. The other side of it would have a big CE on it if it was European, and though the European Gen 1 93s do have that spacing, but I'm looking at where it says China, and I don't think the letters are correct. Like, it's not as wide as it should be, I think. I don't have any European Gen 3s to actually check. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. I think both of those are fake. However, I'm not an expert on it. I know it might sound like I am because I'm throwing out all this very specific stuff, but it's not really my field. I might actually show that to Karen. I'm kind of curious. But anyway, oh, hold on. It's oh, okay. I wasn't even looking at this. Just real quick, the thing they're pointing out here on the counterfeit one is if you can tell, there's no comma after Thai ink. It's supposed to be Thai ink period comma. The fake one just has a period. So that one is definitely fake. The one on the left I still think is suspect, but that one could be real if it's a European one. Anyway, oh, it even points out here, another difference is the word handmade is 2 words on the counterfeit tag. It is on this one too, though. Okay. Anyway. Bought a Liberty, looking over the counterfeit, so nothing wrong except... Yeah, Liberty can have a B9 tag. I have one of those, it's a little stupid. It can come with either. It was originally B9 and then they changed it, obviously. I think they changed it at the same time they changed Suffrus to Surface. Here's the original with 2 eyes. Yeah, it's not a fake, that's just a thing that happened. In the January 99 issue, you asked about a clubby... That good, that's the one I just looked at. Asked about a clubby hang tag beanies printed in red on the back. Mine from last year, it does not have the word beanies. Does that mean it's a counterfeit? It's a tag variation, not a counterfeit. When Thai first released Clubby, the hang tag had the warning on the back, please remove all swing tags before giving this item to a child. Retain for reference, service wash. Next group club is to be shipped had the word beanies printed in red. Okay, so I guess the originals don't say beanies. That's interesting to have that confirmation. I can't actually take this magazine as a 100% legitimate source of info, but I'm surprised to see them mention it at all. Because that was something I only learned about, like, a couple months ago. My friend told me it was counterfeit because it had a brown nose. Yeah, Valentina's supposed to have a brown nose. People, please learn it's supposed to have a brown nose. There's nothing unusual about it. So we went from nobody cared to it's brown, does that mean it's fake? And now we're at it's brown, holy shit, it's rare. It's like, can we just ignore it? Can you spot the mystery bears in this picture? I mean, maybe. I don't know if I care. Kind of weird. Just a bunch of giveaway stuff. So here's tag variations. Like I said, I need to go super in depth on these at some point, but I'll just kind of cover them real quick. There is your needlessly detailed tag history for the day. Oh boy, we get to get into these now. It's... Oh god, poem differences. Bones, I think, has like 4 versions. Digger, I've yet to confirm that one of those exists. Garcia, I know it changed from used to used. Hoot, it actually should... It was originally Hoot's Qutie-wise, Q-U-T-I-E, and then it changed. Sparky has a few variants. Squealer is, yeah, there is no doubt heel will make you smile. Oh, no, this doesn't even say it right. It's, yeah, it says heel will make you smile. And that one, like, never got corrected either. It was really stupid. Stripes one, I forgot about that. Might have to add that to my proofreading list. Yeah, Tusk has, like, 4 versions. There's a lot of poems that just changed slightly. So, here's the, I'm just looking at... I like how they have front, back, and then back, front. Oh, there's the CE. That's a European tag, but it's a 95, so whatever. Okay. But yeah, when I was talking about the difference with the Sparky, like... Or not Sparky, the Spooky, like, Gen 6 tush tag. It's just, the difference is this one has Beanie Babies R Collection TM. This one has Beanie Babies Collection R. What a difference. Okay, so here we go. I remember reading this. This is an interesting list. Let me zoom again. So yeah, this was, nobody knows what's going on with the end of Beanies, and I like this here. There's this, yeah, someone who knows someone who works at Thai Europe, and, yep, they're going to introduce 30 new Beanie Babies and 20 new buddies. Hops the Grasshopper, Pounder the Hammerhead Shark, Harry the Warthog, Shadow the Groundhog, Quill the Porcupine, Monty the Praying Mantis, Easter Bunny, Twinkle the Starfish, Ick the Amoeba, that's my favorite one, Nigel the English Sheepdog, Shield the Triceratops, Clubs the Ankylosaurus, Willie the Mammoth, Honey the Hummingbird, Helga the Witch, Buzz the Dragonfly, Squishy the Squid, Pearl the Oyster, King the Cobra, Graceful the Gazelle, Whirro the Bombat, Jose the Tarantula, Daddy Longlegs, which doesn't get a name apparently, The Beginning Bear, Freedom the Bear, Pierre the Bear, Nippon the Bear, Unity the Bear, Pansy the Bear, Shaggy the Bear. So yeah, that didn't happen. But they got a few right. I like that random list. It's like, yeah, these are totally all a thing. They're not. But we did at least get The Beginning. And we got, let's see. We got Unity. However, that one was, that was 2001, so they were a little early on that one. I think there's also one called Nippon. I don't really know the later generations. There's so many Beanies. I know the first 5 generations, there's 218 plus variants. With everything that's out now, it's like 3,000. Okay, there's Nipponia. Close enough, I guess. But yeah, some of these other ones, like, they would make those animals eventually. Like, there's a witch that's called Scary. There's a dragonfly called Glow, I think. Or no, that's a firefly. Is there a Buzz? Hold on. This is quality content, I understand. Oh, there's Buzzy. Buzzy the Bee. That was another 2001. Okay. Oh, and Buzzy the Buzzard from 2000. Okay. Don't confuse Buzzy and Buzzy. Just like you can't confuse, where is it? Don't confuse groovy with groovy. And let me find my all-time favorite in here. God, what is it called? I don't remember. There's one that's it's holding a cookie, and the face can be very slightly off-center in either direction, or it can be completely centered, and all three of those are listed as variants in the book. It's pretty good. So anyway, 20 buddies rumored by this source. We got some of these. Never got Trap. I know that for sure. Pounder. What is Pounder? That's not a beanie. But anyway. How do you plan to get the new beanies? I'm not going to buy them, but only 2% said that. Everyone else is falling into the corporate agenda. Let's see. Top 10 current Beanie Babies at the end. Okay, so everything up to this point is a new release at the end of the year. BB Bear, Flitter Lips slightly before that, and then Spangle a little bit before that. Please be patient and don't believe everything you read. What is he saying that about? Okay, so basically he's the only one who knows what's going on. I like this. Including the September 99 releases, currently 260 beanies. That's including variants, though. It's 218. Trust me, I counted. What are we talking about? David defeating Goliath? What? Outcry over the new product resulted in record-breaking sales for both Coke and Pepsi. I live in a house with a front door and a back door. Yeah, I kind of agree with all four of these, honestly. What's your hot take on beanies that come in several variations? Never touch at all. Great addition. Fun but confusing. They're a pain. They're somewhere in the middle of all those. It's the blue face Spangle. I already kind of talked about that. Poke Fever. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to look at that in a second here. Beanie Buddies, I don't really care. Most desirable beanies by value. Number 1, Bear Billionaire 2. The world's most valuable beanie. Number 2 on the list. And, yeah, the rest of that list is more or less accurate, I guess. Okay, so I guess this is just saying that, like, yeah, it's just like, this is the wrong color of yellow. This text is too blurry, like, stuff like that. It's just, how can you identify a fake Pokemon card? We probably shouldn't be talking about this in a Beanie Baby magazine. Charizard was, everyone's favorite even back then, I guess. Well, it was Mary Beth's favorite, so that means it was everybody's favorite. She was a trendsetter, don't you know? And Grant is an addict's favorite. And Tyra is Mary Beth's favorite. Bear Cardit. Bear Cardit. What a name. Anyway, guess what we're not looking through? They do have a bunch of unnecessary trivia on these pages, which I'm tempted to look through. Okay, let's see how stupid they are. 98 beanies have 4 legs. I'm going to only read the ones that are dumb. There are only 5 Beanie birthdays in 1993. 33 beanies have ribbons. 6 beanies with no registered trademark. Garcia, Sparky, Doodle, Seymour, Tabasco, and the teeny beanie Liz. What the hell? Okay. Now Garcia, Sparky, Doodle, and Tabasco all changed names because of legal reasons. I don't know why Seymour is there. Liz is kind of weird. Is that like Magic School Bus Liz, maybe? 4 beanies have tongues, like Hissy. Hissy, Slither, Lizzie, and Iggy slash Rainbow. That's technically 5. 20 beanies have patches. What, like flags? 9 beanies are green, such as legs. Good to know. Fetch was introduced in May 1998 and retired in December 1998 when it was less than 1 year old. That's not that unusual. In fact, there were 4 others from that same intro date and same retirement date. It was Ants, Glory, Stinger, and Wise. Those at least were out for like 7 months. We had a lot of holiday exclusives with a shorter time than that. 36 beanies start with S. 35 beanies with a 96 birthday. Peace was the first Beanie Baby with an embroidered emblem. See, I've read that in other sources too, and that's just wrong, because Valentino has a heart on it, and it's like an embroidered heart. Does that just not count as an emblem? Valentino was definitely earlier. Pumpkin is the only beanie to represent a vegetable. Oh, well, somebody gotta correct that and change it to fruit. 9 beanies retired on December 31st, 97. I mean, yeah. 1997, Teddy, Bucky, Cubby, Goldie, Lizzie, Magic, Nip, Snowball, Spooky. I mean, that's okay, whatever. 4 Beanie Baby, bunnies and 2 rabbits, whatever. 2 beanies have polka dots, Lips, and Lucky. Okay. What trivia? So yeah, at this point we had more of the buddies, more than just the 9 originals. What was the one I looked at before? Twigs. Oh, man. Man, Twigs. Okay, that's a lot of money. I think that's dropped quite a bit. Let's see, what was it in 2007? Is it 110? What the hell? Okay, I've got to find out. What is it now? Let me look up the Beanie Buddy price guide. I can't just not know. I definitely didn't think it was that much. Random things that have been on the desktop for like 8 years. It's a good folder. Beanie Buddies. Close this freaking Adobe pop-up. Twigs, Beanie Buddy. Currently $15 to $20. Okay, that's reasonable. Sorry, I had to know. Skipping right through this. Oh, how much was Hope? Hope's another super rare one, you know. 10 to 20. But Millennium, super rare one. 15.25. Yeah, retiring dates. We already saw this. We already saw this. Beanie Buddy hang tag, which is just the address changed, and that was it. So, what a good change. Anything interesting in odds and ends? A lot of these are just mistakes. These aren't even like variants. It's just Aaron without a shamrock. Like, yeah, okay. I like the fuzzy belly stripes. That's always a weird variant. Yeah, okay. Millennium with 1 N tag, 15 to 20. Thank you. Thank you so much for agreeing with me, 1999. That is not rare. Sports promotions. Oh, teeny beanies. Oh my god. Oh, attic treasures. Oh, I so don't care. Oh god, we're going over the cards. Oh no. Secondary beanbag toys. Random Chinese mushroom. Random Grateful Dead looking thing. Coke reindeer. Baseball bear I don't care about. You seem to have problems. Is that left shark? Daisy, Flubber, Pooh. Generic purple bear. Farce Wars. Oh god. Anteater Dirtwalker. There's a freaking good name for you. Dark Gator. Dark Mole. Gota, Queen Armadillo, Slava the Mutt. They really stretched for those. Wow, okay. Oh, hey, Hidoos. I enjoy my Hidoo. Bowser! Not gonna question the George Jetson. Oh, this is Bugs Bunny wearing like a goblin mask? Okay. Random Dorothy. These bears look good in uniform. Pictured here, not wearing a uniform. Oh, we're still going. Did we need a Scooby-Doo with antlers and an I believe in Santa sign? Like, really? Classic Collector. I think this is the replacement of the ones that I hated. I already forgot what those were. Getting to know the president of Planet Plush. I don't care. Oh, Lord. There's so much tat. It never ends. Oh, God, holiday Furbies. Oh, they're ornaments. Okay. That makes them slightly more acceptable. I don't know why, it just does. Ete-ka Durmo. I think Ete and Dumo both mean feed me in Furby language. Why do I know this? I know Dumo does. I don't remember what Ete is. Something similar. Man, I do not give a crap about any of this. I'm looking for anything that stands out. Like, this is kind of a good face, but not really enough to focus on for too long. There's just... Why? Actually, no, because I already made the I've asked my friend Joe, I asked my friend Jake reference, so I think we've seen this exact ad before. Oh, there's so much. Okay, but like, are we gonna have a Berenstain Bears effect where like a bunch of people believe that there's a scene where the Yeti gets its teeth removed by the dentist, but then it turns out that scene didn't actually happen? And is that gonna be represented in these stuffins here? Pokemon versus Furby. Pokemon is going to be the hottest toy on the scene, period. Last year's unquestioned holiday. Okay, I'm done. I kind of want to read about this Pokemon stuff, but it doesn't go very in depth. What would Jesus do, Bears? Just no. No. Cool it with the Bears. Cool it with all of this. Now we're just talking about Barbies. Mattel's Strum Woody. I don't know what's going on with this Santa. He seems to have some issues. Lego watch. I clapped. Alright. What do you mean Pika Bear? What is that? No, what is that? The new Pika Bear lineup has generated a collecting frenzy among beanbags and Pokemon enthusiasts. The colored bears... Oh, these are the Pika Bears. Okay, but why is it spelled with a C? What is this? Mary Beth's top 10 Pokemon toys. First, these two bears. Then the Charizard beanbag. Then just Pokemon Yellow. Then more Pika Bears, then the Game Boy Color itself, then Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Video Volume 10 Fighting Tournament. Was that just an episode of the show on VHS? Then the KFC set, then the Mewtwo beanbag, then the Kakuna and Beedrill battle figures. That is the most random scattershot of things in the weirdest order. I I know that Mary Beth does not give a crap about Pokemon. Despite there eventually being like a collector's magazine for the cards that was released under her name later on, but yeah, this is basically screaming, I don't know what this stuff is, but I know I like beanies, so obviously these are the best. Like, what? Don't take a chancy and wait until the last minute, because the jungle can be a rough place when you're in it. Millions of parents, uncles, and aunts will be seeking Pokemon centers for that golden gift to grant. Ugh. Oh, that's so bad. Sorry, we have to. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but everyone else has to be subjected to this terrible poem or song or whatever it is. I like how computer search is capitalized because it's the name of like a base set card. God. Mary Beth is hip with the times. Okay, hold on. What are the top 10 cards? Happy Birthday, Pikachu. I know that one is actually very rare. Ancient Mew promo. That was just given out with the second movie. Japanese CD promo set. I don't know what that one is. Ancient Mew promo version 2. Okay. Charizard first edition. Sure, fair enough. Southern Island set. I know what that one is. Blastoise, Alakazam, Scyther, Zapdos. Zapdos with a T. I don't know if those are particularly rarer than other base set hollows, but alright. I mean, I don't think Charizard is either. That one's just popular. Hey, look. Addicts. There's me not caring. Oh, look, it's Piccadilly. It's the rarest beanie of all time. Piccadilly, the Attic Treasure. This is just the Gordon Fisherman. Its name is even Gordon. It showed up earlier. I was going to make that comment, but then I got distracted by porn. Okay. This is a very bland ad. You wanted to spruce that one up a little bit, maybe? Oh, that face he's got there. That's good. Also, I think this princess is princess suffering from like goiter or something. What is that lump coming out of its neck? Beanie tree. Random pictures of baseballs. Beanie couch. We are bears, 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 bears. I like this stocking with just photos with the 3 holiday bears on it. That's good. I don't know why that's so funny. It's so stupid looking. Oh god, I am getting burnt out on this magazine and it's making me say very stupid things and laugh at stupid things, but that's what makes it fun. Man, I don't care. Beanie Baby themed camp. I mean, why not? There's the goiter again. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. Burger King, a Burger King. Long John Silver's and a Burger King. Okay, that's enough of that. 600 neons were donated to Cubs Care. Okay, but why? Did they help? Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of Disney crap. That is a lot of Disney crap. Also, I have that magazine. I have that magazine almost within arm's reach. I can't quite reach it from here, but I've covered that in a different video. Spangle with 2 star arms and right arm sewn on backwards. Karen, Glory, and Kicks without chest emblems, huh? Let's just put them by this baby so we can throw up and then ruin them. 1998 Teddy with eyelashes and mustache. I mean, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Teeny Beanie Mabel with a backward leg. Yeah. Some of the odds and ends are kind of interesting. I have the Beanie Mania books that have a lot of oddities in them. I was going to show those off in a video that's less memey. I'm reading over this and I just see like reward our customer each other royalty to products like Cine Minis, and I'm like, what? Why are we talking about Pillsbury Doughboy? I mean, just whatever. Yeah, Pez. Yeah, everyone loves Pez. Offensive prices here. Yes. A lot of them. None of them are jumping out at me as being like really, really bad. Okay. There's a few debatable ones. Clubby 1, call. Clubby 2, call. How much are we claiming Clubby is? 'Cause I'm pretty sure it was like $10. We got a call to find out how expensive that one is when it's freaking $10. Clubby 35 to hold on. What do you mean? It was less in this one. Why did it go up? Yeah, $10. And this was the magazine where they kept saying that nobody was getting their shipment in. Why did it go up that much? What the hell? Weird. Okay. Far be it from me to question the, ask about our slightly loved beanies. All of these are just call. Christmas photos, getting the whole family in. We're gonna get a dog wearing antlers. Why does everybody have 98 Teddy? It doesn't exist. I checked. New beanies make global impression. Okay, do they now? Tie her up. Don't care. Whatever. This isn't the most useless article. This is the most useless article because I hate Hello Kitty. And I was going to show the ludicrous amount of Hello Kitty beanies that came out later on, but the book I have actually was made before they started. There's like 70 of them. It's completely out of control. I still have another magazine after this. Also, I thought that I saw Karen Gomes, and I'm like, wait. You mean Karen Holmes? No, I guess it's someone else. Ooh, my computer's trying to restart. Awesome. How to bathe your dog. Someone, please tell me why this is here. I'm at a loss. And make sure you get beanies in every shot. Gotta make it related to the magazine. Okay, how are beanies related to the broken leg cat? They're not? Okay, then why is it in the magazine? This ad again. We've seen this twice now. Oh, now are we gonna get a dog with antlers? I hope we are. This is actually, like, genuinely a cute picture, though. This cat is slightly terrifying. Stop it. It doesn't exist. Also Hadoop. Well, Hadoop variant. That's an interestingly colored Garcia, and it has a crease tag. And now it has touched a cat. Now it is worthless. I like the bunny. Oh, good. Clowns painting arms. Is this related to Beanies? Imagine a room filled with giant ladybugs, butterflies, dolphins. No, I don't want to. Elmo can't breathe. Surfing on the internet. Computers are good. I kind of like looking at the birth of the, like, electronic age stuff here, but can't spend forever reading through. Ooh, face. Okay. I wasn't even referring to this kid. I was just referring to her. But is it the Jesse White tumblers jumping over people? Those were my favorites. All right, you kids have Bambinos. You're immediately disowned. Bambinos suck. Ah, yes, this is indeed a koala. See, you could have made these anything. Like, I've seen someone made a Dorothy and a Tin Man. Why did we have to make them bears? This one is literally a lion. Why is it a bear? I hate the bears. Why are there so many bears? I get that teddy bears are a thing, but, like, my god, people. Make something else, please. It can even be bears or cats, dogs or cats. Like, those are still oversaturated. Like, give us some aardvarks. Give us a Quetzalcoatl, I don't know. Axolotl. Pangolin. Anything. Is this anything I care about? I love the terrible spacing on this. So yeah, I guess this is really just kind of hitting home again with the are Beanies really over forever? We don't know. Check back with us on another 30 pages when we say that we don't know. Why? Your logo. No, I don't want my logo on a bear. In stock, all poke apostrophe mon. Thing I hate. Thing I hate. Thing I hate. Examples of our low prices. These three for $16.99. I mean, to be fair, they were new releases. The new releases were always worth more when they first came out, but, like... Yeah. Okay, we're getting to the end here. I am, like, very rapidly losing my patience with this magazine. I don't know why. I am still having fun with it, but also, is this just somebody's W-2 form? What am I looking at here? What is this? Why is it here? Hold on. Okay, so Beanie shows. Like, we have a list of Beanie shows that are happening per state. Then... Okay, I guess this is... This is the order form for, like, I want my show to be in the magazine, I guess. Alright. Oh. These are very dramatic. I kind of like them, though. Peace has its own fan club. Oh, you don't say. I'm well aware of Peace's fan club, and it's insane. I consider myself not part of it, but I look over at my shelf of 30 of them and question my life choices. To be fair, like, more than half of those were gifts, but still. And we end with a bear from Classic Collector Critters with a pointless Garfield on it for no reason. I can't think of any better way to end. We still got another magazine. I'm probably going to kind of breeze through this one, but I said that about the last one, so we'll see. Okay, so I just checked my the amount of footage I have so far, and yeah, we're at 3 hours, and I got another magazine. If we can get through this in another hour, then that's a little ridiculous, but we'll set that as the goal. So, February 2000. What was going on in February? Well, it was after the mass retirement. We survived Y2K. We still didn't know if Beanies were coming back. And, yeah. So, let's get on with it. How very relevant, I guess, to when I'm recording this. Alright. Classic Collector Critters. Favorite knockoff line. That's actually Ty Warner. That's also Ty Warner. And so is that car. That car is Patricia Roche. Alright, let's get on. Oh, dog. Okay. Has every magazine started with this ad? Hold on. Okay, it's in this one on page 3. It's in this one on page 5. And can we go 3 for 3? I'm pretty sure it was at the beginning of this one too. Yes, page 5. Perfect. Every time. Hold on, was Pikachu in this one? I didn't notice. No, Pikachu was not in that one. These 4 images are the same. Bubbles got replaced with a Coca-Cola bear, and Pouch got replaced by the Pikachu. Otherwise, yeah. Beanie Nation must have really paid to get their ad in the beginning of every one of these magazines. Celebrity bears. I don't give a crap. Okay. Teddy Oldface Violet, hers her favorite. That is noteworthy because it is a beanie that I insisted become a meme, and then somebody made it their username. Mary Beth, your smile is just always unsettling to me. I don't know what it is about you. All 3 for only $29.99. It's weird to see iguanas not aggressively marketing Pokemon stuff. Like, I do see the logos there, but I'm sure it'll show up soon enough. So, yeah. It's Valentine's Day. It's Classic Collector Critters, or whatever the crap these are. I don't know what brand they are. Yeah, they're Collector Critters. Still the same 4 Pokemon. Oh, but now we have some new ones, including Spearow. Weird. Is that Snorlax? Like, is it like a ghost popping out of its chest? Like, I can't tell what's going on in that image. Applause. Officially licensed NASCAR. It's funny they say that, because, yeah, Beanies eventually got NASCAR, because of course they did. Beanies started selling out. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, for a long time, they were always just like, it's a generic animal, and they did like the Princess Diana one, fair enough. And there's like a couple that are named after people, like they have Ringo the Raccoon, Peace and Love, etc. And then the live action Garfield movie happened, the one that everybody hated. And where's Gramfeld? Where's the original? Yeah, here's the original Garfield. I think that was the first licensed Beanie. So 2004. And then, boy oh boy, did we get a lot of other Garfield crap, including Cool Cat Garfield Saves the Kids. But yeah, so then we got NASCAR. Oh god, did we ever get NASCAR? And according to the beginning of this book, where was it? Hold on. Tie and NASCAR, a winning combination. There was a line in here that was like, what boy could resist collecting all the NASCAR bears? I'm like, me? I don't know. Moving on. History of tie. Okay. Here's the thing. I want to do a video on this anyway. And Jenny Nicholson's already kind of doing a video on this. And I am curious to see how that one comes out. I look forward to watching it. So, really, I should probably not go into this too in-depth. I already went super in-depth with the tag generations earlier. And I shouldn't have. This is something that I need to come back to. When I do my, you know what, whatever. Let's just take a brief look at it. Why not? Let's interrupt this timeline for some important announcements. It's Wallows. You know them, you love them. They're everywhere. Showing off bears of all types. Boy, are there a lot of bears. Whatever. Oh, we're not done with Wallows yet. We're still going. For Billionaire number 1, $2,500 if it's mint. For Creased, you gotta call, though. Our semi-rare bargain prices will make you smile. Make you smile? I don't know. $80 for a coral. For a Creased swing tag coral, nonetheless. That's not making me smile very much. Anyway. Now that we're done with Wallows. So, getting back. And here's another lenticular bookmark of a smug princess winking. I already made that joke once, and I made it again. And I guess we're done with the timeline. Like I said, I am like passionate about the Beanie timeline. It's something that I have put a lot of effort into figuring out, and I think it's very useful for collectors to learn about and to figure out like why certain things are rare and like all that kind of stuff. Also, no, we're not done with the timeline. It's still going. It just got interrupted again. I asked my friend Joe. I asked my friend Jake. They said it was for Hook of Gods. God. Oh, are we done? Hold on. I guess the timeline stops at 1998. Okay. There was a year after that. I guess we're just not going to pay attention to it. Whatever. Didn't realize you hated me so much. Beanies are cute, fun to collect, and a real comfort when you've got a boo-boo. What about the other members of Boys to Men? Or no, Boys to Men is a real band. What was the Boys for Now? That was it. That's the one from Bob's Burgers. Anyways, I took a photo like that once. It was a dark day. Oh, he has college all paid for. Oh, does he now? Is it with this set? Because, you post that on Facebook now, and everyone's going to be like, yeah, give me about $20 for the whole set. Oh, he would never have to sell his beanies because his dad promised to pay for college. Okay, so the beanies had nothing to do with it. Good to know. And we have artwork, including very squat Valentino. Kiss the Kissable Bear. Kiss the Bear is a sweetheart. She will never act tart. She's nice and friendly and has a big heart. And there's no fourth line. Krista, age 10, you get a D-. That didn't fit the second line was too short, and you didn't have a fourth line. You didn't meet the assignments. The bear enchantment is so romantic, it makes you float on a rowboat. Okay, you were 13. Yours should have been better than this one, but it wasn't. So you get an F. Now this one, no. Candy the bear just loves to eat candy. M&M's and chocolate. She thinks these are dandy. With a smile on her face and a sucker in her pocket. If there was a planet Candy, she'd be there like a rocket. Last line's a little weird. But the important thing about this one is that you mentioned M&M's. So that means that, like, a month after it came out, they would get a lawsuit and they'd have to change the poem, and then the original one would be worth more. So you get a B+ for that one. Tie up your parents. No, we're not getting into that. Whenever there's poetry, unless it's like a Beanie hang tag poem, we don't touch the poetry. It's just not allowed. Can you tell me anything about this rabbit? Well, it has ears. So yeah, it's a tie plush apparently. I read the bull, but I can't find any information on the internet. Well, I mean, it's a pillow pal. So, there you go. What information do you need? You know its name. So you should know that it's a pillow pal, because it says it in the tag. See, I see that crap all the time. Just like, I have this thing here, and I can't find anything online. It's like, well, did you look? Did you look at more than 0 websites? I don't know. Many types of Millennium Bears. I mean, yeah. Single N on both, single N on hang tag, 2N on tush. Both say it with 7th gen tush. Both tags correct with 8th generation tush. Newer softer ribbon, okay. I think the ribbon actually came before the Gen 8 tush tag, but close enough. Tie keychain in my children's toy box. The beanie is Speedy. The tag is labeled Zip. Find a second key. What do you mean keychain? Yeah, that wasn't a thing. Things like this picture here, false. Don't exist. Also, I think this is the teeny beanie version of Speedy, but it has like the full... No, this is a Photoshop. That doesn't even have a tag connector. They photoshopped the tag onto a teeny beanie and then just kind of like dropped a chain on top of it, and they're like, yeah, good enough. Online auction, yellow bear with the Ronald McDonald house on the front, 92 to 99, over 1 million rays on the back. Is this a Thai beanie bear? Is this, yeah, not a Thai product. There was one eventually. It wasn't yellow. There is. Oh god, I'm 25 minutes into this video. I wanted to finish. I got caught up on the timeline. Somebody help me, please. I'm gonna die. These magazines are gonna be the end of me. Where's Ronald? Okay, Ronald Mcdonald. It does have yellow on it. Also, this one's, like, actually worth a lot. I like when there's beanies that are just a 2-for-1 deal, like Lovebirds. I should get that one because it's 2 Hadoos. Oh, where is it? Surprisingly, the letter L does come before M. Is Lovebirds in here? I like Lovebirds. I should get it. Anyway, moving on. I have Peanut the Royal Blue Elephant. Are you sure? My tush tag on my Peanut says 1993. Yup, it's fake. Yeah, sorry about that one. There were 960 Beanie Bears for sale. I counted them. Why? Why did you count them? What good did this do? So can I get slightly better focus here? I don't think we're getting better focus here. I'm sorry. A lot of this is probably illegible. I'm trying. Corrections. In the November issue, Derby the Fine May horse is listed as one of the most valuable Beanie Babies on page 38. Derby the horse with fur mane and tail was mistakenly pictured. That sounds like a very minor detail, but it's actually not. The fine mane version is super expensive, and the fur mane is like $5, so yeah. And people get this confused all the time. Fair enough, because they are very similar. Liquid Blue. More of the frickin' Grateful Dead bears. Phyllis McKelly paid $13,100 for a basket of 13 beanies autographed by Ty Warner and authenticated by Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, is Rosie O'Donnell an authenticator now? I didn't realize that. Okay. What the hell? And it went to breast cancer. Okay. It's interesting, I guess. I wonder where those ended up. Hopefully somebody still has them and they didn't end up in a landfill somewhere. Okay, we got Sesame Street stuff, which is apparently by Kellogg's for reasons that I don't care to find out why. Some kind of bug. That sure is a #1 bear. So, selling beanies you don't own sounds like a winning strategy to me. Yeah. I didn't even read this article here, and I just see, in addition, Easterbrook said that some extra gasoline he was carrying for the drive spilled on his beanie collection, damaging 100 of the 500. Wow, alright. It's a joke because they're retired. You see? They're retired Beanie Babies. I don't know why yours the rabbit is blue, though. Cards, I don't care. Postal Pal Bears. Vietnam War Artist Bear. The Lycos website published a list in late November of the top 12 holiday season toys, with beanies in the #2 spot behind Pokemon. I'm looking at this list. Number 10 is just teddy bears. Okay. Up, here's the famous court picture. I see this thing posted all over the place. People are like, "Hello, remember when there was this time that they were in court and it was so dumb?" It is actually kind of stupid. I enjoy this picture, but I've seen it far too many times at this point. Described the ordeal as ridiculous and embarrassing, was the first to pick. She chose Maple. Not a bad pick. I've looked at this picture before, and I've questioned, like, why do you have, like, 3 legs? And, like, you have so many duplicates here. This trio is... I mentioned that this trio is weird. So these 3, they were introduced in, like, July of 1999, and they were only available at, like, one particular toy fair at first, and then, like, a month or 2 later, they finally, like, they started showing up in stores. So, like, there wasn't even really that much of a delay, but, there was that brief period of panic where, like, oh god, these are limited exclusives, we're gonna miss them forever. And the Beanie Buddy versions of them have the hang tag that's like, this is a collector's favorite because it was a very limited release. It's like, no, it's not. Stop lying about your own thing. So, yeah. March 1999, Ty Warner purchased the Four Seasons Hotel for $275 million. Yet no Ty plush products are sold in the gift shop. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. But, do we have a whole page of Issy? Please say we do. Where's Issy? Come on. There's a whole list of these somewhere. I've got to show these. They're so stupid. Well, first we got to get through the oppressively pink section of the book. I guess I should probably be, like, looking through... Oh, yeah, here's all the Issies. There's how many? 63? Yeah, there's, like, 63 versions of Issy, which are just, they're all identical, except they have hang tags that list different cities in them. And, some of the cities are rare. Like, I think Santa Barbara is the rare one, the highest. Yeah, Santa Barbara, 575, good lord. And there's only one that was a Gen 6, and it's the New York. That one was actually exclusive to the New York one. Every other one was apparently available anywhere. Issy is weird. Oh, it's red. What is this? Is that a gas can? What am I looking at? Okay, so here we go. Well, I knew when we got to this page we were going to have to look at it in depth, so let's do this. I've shown this one on Discord a few years ago, and it was met with much ridicule because it was basically, it aged like milk. So let's go ahead and just read all of this. Fast fad or long term, popular toy crazes like Pokemon may come and go, but beanies are here to stay. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. It's seen at the movies, on television, on snacks, lunchboxes, backpacks, sleeping bags, trading cards, and board games, and is the most talked about craze since Beanie Babies are. Beanbag World has been flooded with questions about Pokemon and how it relates to Beanie Babies. Beanbag collectors want to know if their passion will someday be replaced by Pokemon collecting. The answer is unequivocally no. As a self-declared Poke fanatic, thanks to my 2 sons, I still doubt that myself. I spend a lot of time running from mall to mall in search of trading cards. We are regulars at the Zany Brainy. I remember that place. Weekly tournaments. I wasn't finished Christmas shopping until I nabbed a talking Pikachu, 11 Pokemon beanbags, and 57 Burger King Pokemon toys. God. I have a lot of fun collecting and playing the card games, but I expect my boys to be into something different at this time next year. There will always be another must-have toy next season. That's how boys are, and that's how toys are. Yeah, those damn boys and their stupid fads. Anyway, it keeps going. We have, Beanies remain strong. Beanie Babies, however, are different. They've had a lengthy and consistent product life for a variety of reasons. First, they were marketed to be sold only in gift and specialty stores. Ty Warner was adamant in keeping Beanie Babies special by never offering them at large discount chains. I'm sorry, I gotta try and focus better. Slightly better. Corner gas stations or packaged with other products. People want what they can't have. They want what they can't have. Nothing more elusive than Gen 5 beanies, I'll tell you. Those definitely weren't made in the tens of millions. License companies were chosen with great care, and to date only comprise a handful of businesses. Pokemon, on the other hand, reportedly has more than 500 licensees. There are no Beanie Baby cartoons, pencil pouches, or cereal. All these ancillary products create instant and widespread product awareness. How about the Gone Collected CD? I know that wasn't official, but we have that. We have the 5 million ad pages of like tag protectors and like arcs to display them in and crap. Like there was ancillary products. Don't pretend that there's not. The freaking trading cards, those were official. Whatever. Also, inundate and saturate the market along with guaranteeing it will remain the children's market. Children were the first collectors of Beanie Babies. They purchased them with their own allowance money, played with them, and collected them. Their parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles stood in long lines in all parts of the country to find the elusive Beanie Babies for them and the children, who were thrilled to add more beanies to their collections. Beanie shortages, retirements, and the proliferation of Beanie Baby internet sites led to increasing secondary market pricing for the beanies unavailable at retail. Suddenly, prices were $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000 for sought-after styles. Were adults purchasing the high-priced beanies for their children? Sometimes, but the market moved over to encompass an adult collector's market. The average beanie collector today is a white woman aged 25 to 50, with or without children. I'm glad they specified that. Has a moderate to high household income. So, yeah, basically soccer moms. Except, no, they don't always have children, so I guess they're not all moms. Beanies appeals to adults because they're soft, cuddly, somehow make them feel loved. That's just depressing. Beanies can be picked up and hugged and remind adults of their childhood. Most of the children who collected beanies have, as most children do, moved on to other things. Remember the Tamagotchi electronic pets that were then replaced by Furby as the do-or-die toy of last Christmas? Can anything replace Beanie Babies as the collectible of the new millennium? Never. Okay, so basically, this was just this was a lot of denial. Like you can tell from the amount of knowledge that I have on this subject. Like I care a great deal about Beanie stuff. I like learning everything I can about it and trying to help other people who have questions about it. Just making content related to it in general. But I do not worship them. Like, this was, oof. Like, the thing is, I understand the mindset of there's always going to be the new fad, because that's true. Like, there's always something new coming in. Things will last, like, a few months or a year, and then it kind of fall out of popularity and get replaced by something else. And that even did happen with Pokemon, too, because it did, like, the initial popularity boom was insane, and then it kind of died down a bit, and, like, it's still, obviously it's still going strong, but it's not as crazy as it was at first, but, I love just this immediate dismissal, like, it's nothing, beanies are here forever, even though they all retired, and the product line is over. And the market is being driven by white women aged 25 to 50 with or without children. Is that the demographic that matters the most, I guess? Like, okay, whatever. Figured people would probably get a laugh out of that one. It's like, yeah, hindsight's 2020. They made a prediction and were wrong. Let's laugh. Whatever. But it is amusing because I just like how aggressive that was. So, more stuff about Pokemon here. This is just talking about the movie, Golden Burger King cards. Yeah. Whatever. We already know about all that, I think. These lists are just kind of recent releases over here. This is more or less what it usually is. Buddies, I don't really care about as much. Attic stuff is whatever. Alright, oh, we got trivia. There's actually been trivia for a while. Let's see. Let's see if any of the trivia is interesting. Wait, what? The first beanies with an actual birth date and the first to retire were the two variations of Tank. No. No. I don't know what that's trying to say, but no. Like, there were... I don't know, whatever. I'm not even going to get into that one. Only 3 beanies that wear scarves. Good to know. The beanies wearing words. I think I'm probably done with... this trivia. I'm going to read through them and I'll see if there's any that are interesting. Things, did you know that 6 of them end with the letter A is not really interesting. 27 end with S. The world's largest snake was 32 feet and 9.5 inches long. Much bigger than Hissy. Like, yeah, I know. You're telling me that a snake can be bigger than this. Cuckoo is the only beanie that ends with a U. How many of these are just going to be that? 9 beanies have spots like Lucky. Wasn't there one last time that said like there were only 2 beanies with polka dots? Okay. That's just iguana. Scoop has the biggest mouth of all beanies. Okay. 8 beanies have tongues such as Slither. Oh, well, last time it was 4. What was added since then? Scaly. I can't think of any others. Huh. 27 beanies are based on animals that do not have a segmented backbone, like Slither. Why is everything being compared to Slither? Also, Beanie Baby Snail. See, this one's funny, talking about how many beanies are in the rodent family, because when I was proofreading the website, they said that Stinky the skunk was in the rodent category, and I was like, well, actually, a skunk is not a rodent. You should probably change that. I wrote it, and I, like, in smaller text afterwards, I'm like, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. This is... yeah. That trivia was bad. Oh, yeah, Wingless Quacker's buddy is weird. Because, it's just kind of a variant that sort of popped up. Like, yeah, With Wings was one of the originals, I think. And then the wingless one just kind of showed up one day and then, like, didn't last very long, and it's one of the most expensive buddies. Also, Snowboy is weird, because that is not a beanie. Like a regular Beanie Baby. Every other one was based on a beanie that existed. This one just isn't. There's a Snow Girl. That's Gen 6, I think. But yeah, that was later. Tag Generations. We've all seen these already. Okay. I think this is more or less the same crap we've already looked at. Oh, the Playdate with Spot went down in price. That's kind of surprising, honestly. Okay, what do we got? Knockoff piece. Chick-fil-A cow that I've actually seen in many thrift stores. A cookie. A bagel. Why is there a bagel? That's no bagel. Generic dog. Food fight. Why come only one girl? Random onion. Bears I don't care about. Max and Ruby. Skipping generic bears. That just looks like a normal stuffed animal. Does that even count as a beanie? Like, I guess it's a beanbag. Okay. That thing just reminds me of the, like, musical lizards from Rhythm Heaven. I don't know why. That's a very interesting looking duck. Star 2 pink/rose. $10. Star 2 pink/rose with stitched eyes, limited edition 3,000. $20. Who priced all these? Oh god, the collector critter. Oh god, there's collector critters that are worth a lot. Why? I hate them. They're the worst. That's just... I was about to ask, like, why is there just a random girl named Karen here? And then I remember that's from Frosty the Snowman. Flubber is still the best one of the Disneys. Winnie the Pooh with snowflake sweater. Let's see, how many other Winnie the Poohs are there? Way too many. I'm not going to read these. We'll pretend that was a Mickey laugh. My throat is so dead at this point. Alvin was a mistake. There's also an Alvin Beanie Baby that got made much later on after this. Oh. Okay, the Meanies, Meanies apparently cashed out on the Pokemon craze. Yeah. Pokemon is such a hot item right now, and there's so much seriousness surrounding it. Alright. Oh, and they sold at Hot Topic. Well, I wonder how many of them got peed on by Shadow. Is that just a Beanie Rose? Is that what that is? At this point, I'm just making noises. Don't care. You look really cheap. What the hell are you? Wake up, Willie, alarm clock. Or, sorry, wake me, Willie. Alright. At this point, I won't even question it. I like puffkins. I don't know why. I had a few of them as a kid. I didn't try to collect them all or anything, but I think I had like 5. I don't know. Something about puffkins was... They were okay. They got my seal of approval. Everything else is terrible. Bears, 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 bears. Bears, 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 bears. Let's all complain about Pepe Le Pew because he's a rapist. Alright, yeah. More bears. Valentine's Day. Terrible ads. This is just an eyesore. What? Okay, I was about to say, who photoshopped a swirl here, but no, that's just actually like a cushion or something. 1998 Holiday Teddy doesn't exist. Yeah, I can only look at so many photos of babies being surrounded by stuff. I think after like the second one I'm done. Okay, this is just Hot Wheels. I mean, fair enough. There's like a, what do you call it? Not a flea market near us that has like this whole big store in it that's mostly Hot Wheels. They have like a single cabinet of beanies that I've bought a few things from there, but yeah, that's a thing I never got into, but and I'm sure there's plenty of enthusiasts for them. Yeah, sock monkeys. Yeah, Beanies also made these. Yeah, Togepi. I'm just gonna say yeah for everything now. That is a terrible looking #1 bear. Let us count the reasons why. Face looks like crap. Body looks like crap. Wrong tush tag. Completely wrong formatting in the hang tag. Isn't numbered on the bottom. I think this thing was made in about 5 minutes. Crafty Kids. Okay, so we got a magazine for like craft ideas for kids. Why is there a cat? Oh, that's their mascot. I'm sorry. The cat was justified. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is correct. Brown Belly Sly shouldn't have a Gen 5 hang tag. So, I don't know if that's actually a counterfeit or just somebody re-tagging it. That's probably what happened. Oh, there was also a Meanie Furby. It's called No Fur B. There's also Teletushy. Terrible. Don't care about basketball. Or whatever this is. Too many bears. Too many ads. Gotta call for the press and gobbles for some reason. Once again, ask about our slightly loved beanies. The Birdman of Japan. Does he collect hoodoos? We have no children, but live with a cockatoo, a parrot, and 6 cockatiels. Don't have any hoodoos. That's disappointing. I like birdla@and.com. That's a good domain. I didn't even know you could do that. Amassed a collection of 150 beanies so far. Guess what's in there? Beanie that doesn't exist. I enjoy this image. Yeah, it's just more news from around the world. Can you believe that in the UK there was a store that was selling them at a higher price than usual? That's probably what that amounts to. I didn't even read it. Yes, sign me up. Prices for over 1,000 cards. The hottest cards from Japan, such as this base set 1 Charizard and Mr. Mime that are the same as the English ones except they're in Japanese. You wouldn't believe. Okay, what do we got different here? Ride 2K with a solid white upper arm. Buddy Stretch without nostrils, that's the minor one. Attic Treasure Jangle missing an eye. Buddy Millennium missing the emblem, that's an interesting one. Bessie with a short horn, okay. Okay, that one's a little bit of a stretch. Like, I see it, but I don't know if I'd count that. It's like when I see people who are like, I have a Peace Bear where one arm is shorter than the other. I can't believe it. How much could I get for this? And it's like, I look at it and I'm like, I see nothing different about it. It's like, I measured it, and one of them is 2 millimeters shorter than the other. I hope the person who made this one got fired. Wham! I love chickens, Eddie. Not gonna attempt the voice. Stuff on my cat. A pet can be your pal. You don't say. I think that's usually what they're for. Is this just an adoption thing? Yeah. Don't have enough beanies? Well, try getting a real animal. I remember when yo-yos were temporarily cool. Like, for me specifically, I think that was in, like, maybe 4th or 5th grade. That's when most things were for me. For some reason, those 2 years were just, everything happened in those years. But there was a point where it was like, man, if you don't learn yo-yo tricks, and you're a square. And then like 3 minutes later, everybody's like, nah, no, we're done with those. the cool thing now is peeing on a hot topic. But anyway, I was like, okay, we got a bear, a Pikachu, and what is this? It's a football helmet. So sick of the bears. Get rid of them. There's too many. Why are there so many bears? No, they're taking over. Help. Oh no. Oh, this Pikachu. Oh, somebody get rid of it. It's so bad. Bears, turtle. Bears. Have I mentioned I don't care for the bears that much? Like, they're fine. I just find them less interesting. I like when there's a variety. Like, with Beanie Babies, we had... The number of bears early on was relatively small. In 1998, we had the batch at the beginning of the year. There was Britannia and Aaron. Then we had Clubby. Then we had Glory and Fortune. Then we had Halo and 1998 Teddy. And then the 1999 batch came. And of the 24 Beanies that released on New Year's Day, 1999, of those 24, 8 of them were bears. We got Millennium, 1999 Signature Bear, Valentina, Kix, Fuzz, Germania, Hope, Sammy. The batch after that, we got, if we're counting the non-teddy bear styles, we have Almond and Pecan, Eucalyptus the Koala Bear, it counts, Clubby 2, Osito, 3 versions of Spangle. Then we got BB Bear, and then in the last batch of the 10, we got 5 more bears. 1999 Holiday Teddy, Ty 2K, Wallace, The End, and Groovy. There's too many freaking bears. Pictured here, too many bears. I might have a little bit too much memorized. So, Beanie shows. Come to our Beanie shows so you can buy bears. Gonna end with a bear. No, we're not ending with a bear. We're ending with Snoopy. And excuse me, that's Patty. You don't just have a purple platypus in your, like, vaguely Beanie knockoff brand. How? It's even named Puddles. Puddles is the name of the Pillow Pal platypus. That's a lot of P's. Wow, okay. Puffkins, I thought you were cool. Now you're just ripping off. And we're ending with bears. So yeah. That was 4 hours well spent. God, there's a lot of times where I end a video and I'm like, I don't know who's gonna watch this, and I kind of know deep down, like, yeah, plenty of people are gonna watch this. This one, oh man, I don't know. I think there might have been a point where that stopped being interesting. And that point was probably like an hour and a half in. But I think we had some laughs. I still have Beanie Mania 2 and Beanie Mania 1, of course. I do want to look through those at some point. I've got this book, which is more just kind of a reference than anything really worth covering in depth, but I've got stuff to cover. But more than anything, I think I would need to do a timeline, and I can do my collection for one video, and just go around and be like, this is Jaxie, and Flaxie, and this is Zaxie, Yaxie. This one's Naxie. So I can do that. And then, like I said, timeline and just kind of going over the specifics, make you listen to all the hang tag information again, all that cool stuff. That's more informative stuff for the most part, and me showing off things that I wasted money on. But yeah, this has gone on way too long. I will remind anyone who did watch this whole thing to buy your Gucci's now before they rise in price because of Jenny Nicholson. And be sure to check out her video when that comes out. I'm sure it'll be a lot better than this one because it'll actually be scripted and it won't be 4 hours long. And yeah, we'll see you for whatever I do next. It'll probably involve like Montana.